Welcome into this episode 3, I believe it's gonna be on YouTube at least, of the Solo Self-Found Hardcore Veteran Tactician. Alright, we have Veteran still tacked here. I think we might as well just play through all of like normal and on Veteran, right? I mean, I kinda wanted to do only up to the pit, but might as well just do all of it, right? So yeah, let's head into the game here. We are here to just enjoy some Solo Self-Found Grim Dawn, right? So yeah, I was gonna make my way towards Odorant's Rage and use that exclusive temporarily until like later on I will use Aura of Conviction. But like going there is always like a kind of a stretch here, so we're gonna go with Odorant's Rage for now. Or like with like whenever I'm gonna get there, like 3 to 4 levels, right? So other than that, I mean, I already equipped the medal, right? So I'm using the Gunslinger Jacket and Mistwalker's Leggings, 22 boots, 26 shoulders, 25 health piece. I mean, these are pretty fine so far, I think. And we have the Sinister of Alacrity gun, which is honestly really strong. Like this, has pretty nice armor piercing on top, right? Let's check out the devotions. I probably have, yeah, I finished my Kraken now. Which means next I will go for Assassin's Blade and also get Ghoul, right? Getting Ghoul will give me lots of Luster and a Circuit Breaker. And once I have Ghoul, I for sure won't need the Headhunter's Trophy anymore. On the other side, Assassin's Mark is gonna give me resistance reduction towards physical and pierce. So basically multiply my damage by quite a bit. And then after that, like after these two, I'll probably make my way towards Azura-Ka, because it's like a really good like tier 3 Pierce devotion. It's probably like the best Pierce physical devotion in the game right now. So yeah, like especially for Pierce, it's really good. And that's what we're gonna play here primarily. So we're gonna continue in the Bloodgrove, right? And the Bloodgrove is kind of scary without like good Chaos Rest. At least we have good Vitality Resistance. Like you kind of want to have like Chaos and Vit Rest for the Bloodgrove. And I have some Vit Rest, but like basically no Chaos Rest. Like what the fuck? Oh, this is juicy as well. 15 Chaos Rest. I mean, I could use that. Let's try how much damage I actually take here in the Bloodgrove. Hey Direka and Boojum, welcome on guys. Anybody wants to see something cool, I highly recommend the Raynon's Blind Assassin Ultimate video. Wait, he made a video as well? Wait, Raynon made a video? Pog. Oh yeah, also another thing, we would have to choose our faction here now, right? And which one do we even choose? Probably Kaiman? Or Twitchbot? I mean, I don't know how many Blind Assassins he already made. Like, he made so many Blind Assassin characters already. I think like 3 of them or something. So I have seen him play Blind Assassin quite a bit. But yeah. Also, hey, Rule 87, welcome on. You wanna read the deleted posts, Pepper Hands? Yeah, recite it. Okay, Harub or Voltaire? Do we go with... Honestly, it doesn't matter too much on this character. Like on the Breaker you wanted to go with Carmen's Chosen because you wanted to be able to farm Markodar swords, right? And if you are, say, playing something like a... Purifier, and you want to play like Melee Purifier, you want to side with these to be able to farm with this, right? Or if you're playing with like an Oathkeeper, right? You might also want to pick Haruv to go with the Vigil to be able to farm the headpiece of the Common Chosen boss in Fort Heron, right, where you get like more cooldown reduction towards Virus Smite. But on this character, I don't think anything's gonna matter, right? So
I have come to represent Kaiman's Chosen.
I think I might just go with Chosen here. If you, for some reason, want to go with like another faction, and you have chosen, say, faction A, but you want to go with faction B, you can always re-choose your factions on Elite, so it's kind of inefficient because you will start out at like 0 reputation again. Right, these reputations will be reset then. But you can do it. Yo, Plasma Strike and Illuminator, welcome guys. And Killer Beast 93 as well, welcome on, welcome on. If I find a Silverboard, am I gonna use it? I mean, why would I not, right? Silverboard is actually a legendary level 50, 200 ranged crossbow. Wait, your sub is in now? Oh well. Yeah, thank you for your sub from like last time, right? But yeah, Dex, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome. And Iguana's here as well. Welcome, guys, welcome. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Silverbolt, right? Silverbolt is a level 5200 legendary crossbow. And which I think you can also get from like defeating Logorian, right? Like after killing Logorian and you talk to, like Logorian is the Act 4 boss, like after you kill Act 4 boss, basically the end boss of Vanilla, Grim Dawn, you can talk to the guy who gave you the quest and he will reward you with a legendary item, and I believe Silverbolt can be one of those. And also, since we have signed with Kaiman's Chosen, we don't have to like go to their actual bastion here, because all of their quests can be done like preemptively, basically. Also, there's this quest, right? And if you choose to save the girl, right? Choose to save the witch here, then she will appear later in Act 5 if you have the expansions. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I have disengage. Clutch mute. Quitting the game after 4 is bad. Lol. Yeah, Naomi, how you? Welcome. Did I play Grim Dawn at vanilla release? I did not at vanilla release. I did play vanilla before AOM release though. But yeah, I played, like I started playing Grim Dawn maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months after release actually. Like I didn't even know the game existed until like half a year after the release basically. I mean, I bought it like the very day I know it. I found it, like I knew it. Like once I knew this game exists, I was like immediately buying it. But I mean, yeah, Kraid is never like really known to be like good at PR, or like they don't want it to like waste money on PR. I don't know. I mean, PR money, is it wasted or not? That's kind of like the question. It's probably not. And non-early access pleb? Yeah, I know, right? Did you play Grim Dawn on early access, Naomi? There we go. Let's give her the dynamite. Do you think it would be an improvement if they gave you a choice of like 3 legendaries to choose from after you kill Log and AoE boss? I mean, yeah, if Grim Dawn was like a more of a competitive game, kind of like PoE, then certainly I think that would be like something that they kind of would have to do. Oh no, she tricked me. What is this? Well, joke's on you. Just kill her. You bought it 1 month before release? Oh, nice. By accident on Twitch? Like, did you misclick on the channel and then it showed you a Grim Dawn channel or what? Imagine being red and talk shit about how easy pet builds are and then dying through trash mobs. What? Wait, did he die to trash mobs on a pet build recently? What? Oh, you wanted to... That's what you wanted to clip, Redden? But you... like, Twitch didn't let you clip it? Yes? Wait, which shrine did you die to, though? I mean, there are several shrines in the game that can be pretty hard at specific stages of the game, right? Like the Krieg dungeon, Ancient Totem, or like Ancient Totems here in the Blood Grove, for example, can be pretty hard as well. Like, are there even Ancient Totems here? Maybe I'm just a pagan, I don't know. I mean, Ancient Totems can be like pretty hard. Yeah, there's one in Darkvale Gate, right? I think. Your cluster key didn't work? Dang. That's kinda unlucky. Alright, so here in the Blood Grove you have to do the following quest, right? You have to save the farmers, which you just did. You have to find 5 of these Black Legion insignias, which we only found 2 of so far. And then you have to either find the remains of Makadar if you're sided with Death's Vigil, or you have to kill Bolvar, which is like a purple boss here, if you're sided with the Khaim's Chosen. So we're gonna try to find Bolvar here, and also do this Forsaken Totem here. These Void Touch Totems can be pretty crazy. I think this is like my first one actually on this run. But only if they like spawn oppressors, and this one didn't spawn oppressors so far. But you have to be like really careful with my 10% Chaos Rush, which I only have, right? So like, just don't get hit. The Ancient Aether one gave you like 8, yeah. Some totems can be brutal. Just don't die, right? Oh, he's Bolvar, by the way. Alright, he died pretty quick there. Holy shit, that Doombolt though. Took like half of my HP, what the fuck. Yeah, Doombolt deal like vitality and chaos damage usually, so that was pretty scary. Yeah, Ground Zero, new schedule. Yeah, I told you guys I will have a schedule like by last week, and I kinda still don't have one. Yeah. But I probably will go back to like a Monday and Wednesday schedule again, which was what I had like half a year ago, right? Like Monday, Wednesday, and like one day of the weekend, right? Probably. Nobody plays us that game. Hashtag that game. Yeah. This game is so fucking dead, dude. It's so dead. Like, so dead, cup. How far does my hair go down the shower? What the fuck are these questions, dude? Also, there's a shrine here, right? If you have found one of these Seas of Bindings, feel free to get this shrine. I don't have that yet, so I guess I'm gonna skip it for now. I've killed Bulba, right? I've found the farmers. I need to get one more of these insignias and we're basically out of these Blood Grove, right? We can just continue on to the next level, right? So we got 5. I mean, if you want to, you can also like get more of them and like try to save another 5 for like next difficulty, right? I don't know. It might just like clog up your inventory though. It's a 1x1 though, so it's like really small. So you can keep this until like your next difficulty if you want to. You can do it either way. Wonder how many people have ripped to the snow yetis in the Slith Cave. Oh yeah, those are pretty... I mean, I almost died to them as well actually on this run, honestly. Kinda just don't like these guns dealing chaos damage to me right now. It's kinda a little bit sketchy. But yeah, how long is my hair? I mean, I recently cut my hair, but again, like I don't think it should be like super long. But I mean, it's like maybe up to the shoulders, that's for sure. Like down to the shoulders rather than up to the shoulders, right? Okay, this is a standard void touch, so this should be easier than the other one. But then again, there's still like totem RNG in here, right? So the other one was a Forsaken one, which like on average should be harder. But this one spawned Tyrants, which the other one did not. So these Tyrants do hit harder than these like void parasites or other smaller chaos mobs here, like chaos demons, void demons. But yeah, as long as you don't get hit by the Tyrants, you should be still safe, right? Safe to kill them. Okay, okay. Also, there's one more shrine here. This one here. It's not really like a devotion shrine, but it's kind of like a shield shrine. So you get one of these totally normal shields here as well. This one is the totally normal bulwark, which gives you +1 to occultists, some counter-strike stuff, and the higher level versions of this from like Elite and Ultimate, which would be level 75 or 94, also have like +1 Inquisitor on top, I think. So if you're leveling like an Occultist, Chaos Occultist, a Witchblade, or like a Deceiver, you might want to check this one out, because it's like a guaranteed drop. And yeah, if you're especially playing like Solo Sephound, one of those classes, that might be pretty good for you, right? You got 2 Arcanes and... Oh yeah, you already... I think you told me like yesterday in another stream or something. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Has a coffee mug holder on his handlebar. I don't actually drink coffee though. Like I do drink coffee sometimes, but not like regularly. I only drink coffee, and whenever I have to like drive like 12 hours in a row or something like that, right? Like I only drink coffee when it's like really necessary. Who am I running away from? Like whenever I'm going to Sweden, for example. Alright, another totem. This is a pretty high totem density here around the Blood Grove, actually. That's nice. My mother-in-law. Oh my lord, the Gale's damage. Yeah. You should have more Chaos Rest here, for sure. Did I find something with Chaos Rest here? Okay, the easiest way to see if you found something with Chaos Rest is you go to the vendor, you sell everything, and then you type Chaos Rest in the search bar, right? Because like inventory doesn't have a search bar, but these shops have, right? So you write Chaos Rest here, and then you sell your stuff and like click on buyback, right? And you see whenever there's something with Chaos Rest here, that will highlight, right? Like this ring. So you could do it like this, right? These two things give you Chaos Rest. I mean, this one actually does give me Chaos Rest as well, but I kind of want to keep this medal, right? Pretty good. This one also has Chaos Rest, but it's for pets, so whatever. RPG Dave, welcome in, welcome in. I mean, Rage Cannons is so bad. Did you already level it up to 94? I mean, it's worse than Fire Strike probably for endgame. That's a given, right? But I mean, also like depends on like which content that you're doing. I think. I mean, Secret Target should be good. Alright, do we need those? No, we just sell it as well, right? Okay, do we keep these? No, this one needs way too much spirit and these will trash. Okay, so we got like these 3 items that we can keep, right? And this one is pretty good. And this one... yeah. I think the ring is like basically all I want to use for now. But even the ring is kinda not that great. I would have to give up my Crony Singlet for that. Give up my Pierce Rust. Huh. Which I'm not sure about if I should do that or not. Probably should try to get the Black Tallow around. But Black Tallow is a component from like these other side factions like Death's Vigil or Kamen's Chosen, right? What is the best attack speed, Affix and Grim Dawn? I mean, when it comes to only attack speed, Alacrity always has actually the best. I mean the most attack speed, but like which one is the best attack speed kind of heavily depends on your character, right? Because there are some that have like attack speed and flat or percent damage towards a certain damage type, right? So those might be better than of Alacrity for like a certain specific build, right? Yeah, Ferocity is, for example, one of those, right? Ferocity is pretty good as well. It has a little bit less attack speed than of Alacrity, but it does provide you, like, additional stats, right? And, like, it will depend if those additional stats are good or not for your build, right? Or Voracity as well, yeah, like, there are some pretty good ones. Kamen's MI. Alright, are you playing Lightning Eye of Reckoning with that, or I guess you are, right? But yeah, as like Arcane Undo said, like for endgame, Kamen's MI is actually not that great. I mean, it's definitely good for leveling and like as a filler, but for endgame, you actually want to use like one of the Eye of Reckoning legendaries, I believe. I mean, it's not bad, but like for Lightning Eye of Reckoning, there's a legendary that's better than Kamen's MI anyway. Hug around the NPC in the Flashworks. There's actually not any quests attached to that guy now. Yep. Chaos damage, yep. Actually, I mean, I don't know how good or bad ranged, like, cadence is gonna be for actual endgame. If it's actually gonna be as bad as you say, Arcane. But right now for leveling, I think it's pretty smooth. Like, I mean, obviously the first couple of levels are pretty bad, but now it's kinda good. At least it's like going smoothly. But yeah, for like Crucible times, it might not be that good. By the way, no, right, shit. I mean, Brimstone, I mean, the problem with Firestrike is just Brimstone, right? Like, Brimstone plus Pass-Through, being able to, like, proc Brimstone on all enemies it hits after the Pass-Through is just... It's hard to balance, honestly, compared to other ranged things, like other ranged playstyles, right? No, it's not full Pierce. I mean, the problem with like Pierce is that Pierce conversion, or like X to Pierce conversion, or like physical to Pierce conversion rather, always depends on your weapon, right? It depends on the base armor piercing of your weapon. Like, depending on like the weapon that I'm using right now, I would always have like a different armor piercing percentage. And actually the Sinister prefix does give me more armor piercing. Because of that, I do have more Pierce than physical right now. But while leveling, it's always gonna be something like some kind of Pierce physical hybrid, depending on what weapon I have. So like, unless I find a weapon with 100% armor piercing, I would always have like some physical damage left. This lady here also does hurt quite a bit with chaos damage, so like you don't wanna get hit by her projectiles or crystals too much. Plasma. Vicious Spike? I think so, yeah. Yes, I have a Vicious Spike now. Yeah, like in the Reptilian Hive cluster, right, I found lots of serrated spikes, and you need 3 of them to make a Vicious Spike, right? I like Vicious Spikes, which are basically, yeah, the best component for Pierce at the stage of the game, at least. Can barely do sub 7 minute Crucible. Dude, all of my builds are like sub 8 to 7 minutes. At least on hardcore. I don't know, I mean, I guess I could push them lower on softcore, but I don't care enough about that, to be honest. So as long as like a build is sub 8 minutes, it's like totally fine for me for hardcore. But I mean, Valdoon, if you're playing Valdoon Purifier, right, you have good AoE, but like Valdoon Tactician, obviously it's gonna have, it has bad AoE, right, so obviously it's not gonna be like the best Crucible build. Which is, by the way, one of the reasons why not all builds should be judged by Crucible only, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, Crucible is a way to judge builds, but it should not be the only way. Yeah. Purifier can do sub 5 because of Brimstone, basically. I mean, Brimstone proccing on like everything is just so weird. Actually, Valdoon doesn't even have Pierce through, right? Like, Valdoon doesn't even have Pierce through. Just standard Brimstone being broken already. But wasn't that like 1 or 2 patches ago, and didn't like the Purifier get nerfed a bit, actually? Not sure though. Yeah, I mean, grinding time in Crucible only I mean, it does show how good like a build performs in the Crucible, which is like one of the many endgame modes of Grim Dawn. Right? And it is less RNG than SR. It's still lots of RNG, to be honest, but it's less RNG than SR. Which is why many people use it for, or like as the only way to measure builds for endgame. But honestly, that's not fair, dude. Because like some builds that can like just face sync Kalagadra might be like pretty bad in the Crucible, right? Or some builds that can, I don't know, do like super fast Ravager or Monk Dogen kill times can be pretty bad in the Crucible, right? And stuff like that. There was also like, I think Ya1, right? Ya1 actually like came back to the forums, or like he, I don't know if he like ever left, but he was like only lurking for quite some time. And he said in the one thread about the forum being dead in quotation marks, like why is there not a ladder? Like why is there not like an official ladder for Crucible? And I was like, dude, Grim Dawn is an offline game. Like if anything, the question should be why didn't people like him who like to speedrun Crucible not do like a ladder of their own, right? I mean, the game is moddable, and the game is single player focused. So if you want to have like multiplayer stuff, right, like why don't you do a ladder for that, right, yourself? Hey Igor, welcome on, welcome on. How are you? And Lin Lao is here as well. Welcome, welcome. AFK Karagaja. I don't know like what you mean by AFK though. Like you can probably not go away from your keyboard on any build against Karagaja. But do like a lazy killer on her, yeah, probably with like some kind of retaliation build. And Warlord is probably a safe bet. Literally AFK? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. So Keros, the Citadel of Cthulhu, right? This guy can hurt. Like his first stage has this curse which like gives you reduced resistances, and then the second stage has pools that you don't want to stand inside. And you will see, like when he raises his hands like that, he's gonna spawn the pools, right? If you stand inside those pools for like a longer period of time, if you don't die by the pools themselves, you will probably die to whatever damage he deals on top of that, because the pools have like resistance reduction. So make sure to not stand inside the pools, right, against Keros. Don't do that. I mean, yeah, for, I would say, the majority of people, a good build is anything that can just clear main campaign. But on the other hand, main campaign is kinda not that hard, and honestly can make any class combination and any type of archetype like can clear the main campaign easily if you like know how to build it. So yeah, people have used other standards by now to say if a build is actually like good or bad. But just because it can't, like, I don't know, clear Crucible super fast or stuff like that, like, it doesn't mean like it's a terrible build, right? It's still a decent build. Also for these guys, right? Oh no, for Kamen's Chosen rather, I need also 3 Seals of Binding. I have 6, so we can go back here and hand in some quests. This is like a good time to do that. Queen Act 69 couldn't clear Act 1 on Hardcore. He did, but he died in Act 2. Or like rather in Act 7, right? Which was basically the act that he did after Act 1. So technically he didn't die in Act 1, he died in Act 7, which he did second. So could kind of say he died in Act 2, right? Wait, did I not clear this out? Oh my god, what? Yeah, this is why you might wanna pick these quests actually before doing them. Oh well. Because apparently the mobs that you have to clear out don't spawn if you don't have the quest. Oh well.
See anything you like?
I was at the mill, but... Okay. Let's do the Chaos Rust thing again, right? Let's do this again. Sell all these items and then keep these. Like boot slot or like pants slot is rather a slot that I can give up pretty easily here.
Well met.
Manfish, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome on. What killed him? I think the... Like he went with Bismiel and then like the second quest is where you go to... Wait, this is Puncturing a Fervor. This is really good, right? Yeah, this is better than what I have even. Probably. I will have more physical damage again, but I will have like more overall damage, right? Yeah, that should be good. Like he started with Bismiel, and then the second quest is where you go to the into a rift, right? And then in that rift you fight against like a hound, right? Like a rift hound, like a big one, and he died to that one. That's actually good as well, right? Mask of Delirium, attack speed, madness, 20 flat RR, which I don't need because I have it on my Warcry, but still pretty decent, right? Okay, okay. Apothecary Sign. Apothecary is an interesting set for leveling. It's very defensive, but still interesting. Okay.
Put it to good use.
So we got a little bit stronger gun, right? Let's use that. Yeah, I'm doing cunning basically because I'm playing with guns and I wanna play physical or pierce anyway, so I mean I'm scaling that with that, like physical and pierce damage with the cunning anyway. So it kinda makes sense to go for that one. Okay. I need more physique for this though, whoops. 448. I might just use these at level 40 instead then. I'm also still using this off King's one here, which probably is not gonna be good enough, honestly. Okay, let's go over to the Sorrow's Bastion. Oh, we had one? You had one? Oh, nice. The hat, this one.
May the light of him.
Alright, so we did the seals, right? We did kill Bolvar. We did not, however, kill Ravok yet. And Ravok is a boss that spawns in Fort Heron, right? So we gotta go to Fort Heron, which is like over here. Also, I Guess I would have to go to the mill again. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have as many points into Soldier, but more into Inquisitor instead, then you might have to put more points into Physique. Definitely. To like not die, right? Is there any build that wants Kai'San Samurai? Yeah, there are actually lots of them that can make use of Kai'San Samurai. Oh well, okay, these don't spawn anymore, right? Okay, we have to reset. Whoops. Whoops. In Paladin build, Inquisitor should be the second class. I mean, it kind of depends, like, which ability you wanna, like, play around. Also, it doesn't matter which one is, like, the first or which one is the second. Like, that really doesn't matter. Like, what you choose first and what you choose second does not matter at all. It only matters how many points you put into the bar and which skills you pick. Big rain. Cup. What do you mean it doesn't matter? What do you mean it does matter? What the fuck? If you need Kai'Man augments? What are you even talking about? Why are you talking about factions when I'm talking about masteries? Can't take Necro. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you wanna be a Necromancer later, but you also wanna be sided with Kami's Chosen, then you have to like choose your other class first, then make it all the way to Act 3, choose the faction, and then become a Necro, right? Because there's actually a way to, I mean, yeah, that's literally the only way how you can be a Necro, but also be sided with Kami's Chosen. Never install blinkers. Alright, do we want more physique? Nah, first of all we want Oleron's rage, right? We want to rage around. So let's do that. And down the counting, right? Nice bags, yeah, those are definitely mine on the door. Yeah, for early game Inquisitor, like honestly, like everything is better than Oathkeeper early on. Like Oathkeeper is pretty bad early, like for levels 1 to 20, 25, 30. Oathkeeper becomes really strong at like level 25 to 30 once you have the Virus Might items. Before that, it's probably the worst mastery in the game. But like, not the worst, but like the slowest at least. I mean, it could, I guess, but it doesn't. Oh wait, +2 cadence on the ring? Well, that sure is intriguing. 197 spirit though, we gotta make sure to have enough spirit for that by next level, right? Which means we're gonna have to put some points into Inquisitor's main bar probably. Probably, do it like that. High spirits. Keep your spirits high. Ghost. Monkas, don't look behind you, chat. Yo, Yeti Hell, welcome on, welcome on. Alright, we can just burst this guy down, right? He doesn't have any chaos damage, so... These guys deal like mostly cold and vitality, I think. And we have pretty decent resistance cells against these 2 damage types, so... Yeah, Vigil is not hurting us at all here. Alright. Let's go back to the Bastion again. Chainsaw Water 2021. Dana's game. Who's Dana? Dana, the sister of Yana. What? Okay, let's talk to this guy as well. Right? He also gives us another quest. And if you want to read some lore, you can enjoy these pages.
See anything you like?
Oh, that's an ordered. Did we order this one? Haha. I mean, we're gonna lose poison, and that's it, right? We don't need the poison actually, so we can just use that instead, right? Yeah, that's perfect, right? Just use that.
Iron well spent.
Seems
See
good.
anything you like? Put it to good use.
Pierce and bleeding damage by both. Yeah, it's like physical pierce and bleed right now. It's gonna be primarily pierce later on, I believe. But right now it's like kind of split between physical pierce and bleed, because it's kind of hard to
Take a look, shall we?
like go full pierce unless you have a weapon with like 100% armor piercing. And I mean, so far there's no monster frequent I can farm, so I'm just relying on like random preserver or like random white base items, right, like this one. And then it's kind of like RNG dependent what you get and what you can do, right? So I want to make my way towards Assassin's Blade now, and I have some spare Seals of Binding, right? So use the piercing component. I have this one right now. I mean, there's one that also increases armor piercing, right? But I'm not even sure if I can craft that yet. And honestly, at this stage of the game, like streamlining your damage type, especially when you have like devotions that only give you like all damage and stuff like that, right? It's not even that important, right? I don't have like more pierce scaling than physical scaling right now anyway. Apart from, I believe, here, right? Yeah, I have like 60% more pierce than element, than physical. But other than that, it honestly doesn't really matter too much if I go like physical or pierce. Alright, let's go for Tron here. I'm just killing these guys as well because they might drop some more like Chthonian Seals of Binding, right? I might as well kill Bulwark as well again, right? Since he's like spawning in our face here. Okay, got another devotion point. Let's put that into the Ass Blade. Why did I not unmute myself? Oh my fucking god, really. Alright, so, I mean, nice seal? Yeah, thanks. At this stage of the game, I think it's fine to use a seal for the shrine, because especially when you're playing SSF, you kinda wanna get your shrines, like your devotion points, up as fast as possible. Yo, tip tap tap, welcome on, welcome on. This is also good lore if you want a good read. One of the best lores in the game, lore notes in the game. The trip south. No cats still spam, no mods, no ban. No cats in chat, what? The leap animation, yeah, that's pretty scuffed, right? It's the disengage. I mean, it's not one of my favorite movement abilities in the game, but it got buffed recently, right? So, and it does feel better as well than before. So, I'm using it right now to like try it out, and it does like fit pretty nicely together with a range playstyle, right? Yeah, I mean, you can do that, for example, right? This does work. It does have kind of the same coding as like all the others, so like you can go over the same terrain that the others can as well. What I think about dual wielding later? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But a tactician, probably not. But yeah, there are some tacticians that are pretty nice for dual wielding, like, or like some fighters that are pretty nice for tactician dual wielding, right? Like Havoc. Havoc's a pretty good gun, I think. For tacticians, for like physical tactician. And what else? I mean, there's like a Pierce gun as well, but I don't know, it kind of seems like it's never been used for anything so far. It's probably better for Paladin anyway. You can do super bosses with the Lightning AR on hardcore. I mean, I was able to kill Morg Drogon, I think. I have a video about that guy, like about the kill for Morg Drogon as well on hardcore, I mean on YouTube. And if you just click on the playlist, right, for that specific character, you will see all content I have done on the character. If there's no video for that, I don't know. Say if there's no Ravager video for the build, then the build did not kill Ravager, right? Mythical Burbage Peacekeeper. What is that? I guess it's a gun, but I don't know. Is it good? Maybe it's good. It's probably like a good filler or something. Like a good faction item. What do I think about Arcane Undo? Undoes my buffs all the time, man. If I get hit. Alright, we got no music in here for some reason. There we go. Okay. Wanna dodge the slams, right? And the Shanders. The Shander slams. Yo, Dargarn, welcome. And McMac Twitch, how you, man? Welcome. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering about SR, we're not doing Sangu quests today again because that's YouTube stuff. Just like a playlist. You're too late, actually. Argon, you're already too late. The character has already died, so. Bomb blooms for song request. We could do that, yeah. Yeah, I really like the build as well. No idea how it died. I mean, I got hit, that's how I died. If you don't get hit, you don't die. This gun? Oh, that one? I think it's like a worse Havoc, right? It's basically like Havoc but worse. But yeah, I mean, it is a blueprint that you can just buy, so it is basically a guaranteed drop. And Havoc is not, so it's a good filler until Havoc, right? So we have the quest to, like this one, the Sacred Ashes, right? For Sacred Ashes, you wanna go down to the Tomb of the Archon, and Tomb of the Archon is basically like over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a portal here, and then go to next Rift Gate, and then go back to that portal. That way we save ourselves some time here. One has visitors. That's interesting actually. But it has like less conversion, right? So you will still have like less damage. Unless you can get like conversion on another slot as well. On top, right? Alright. This is the portal that we were looking for. Oh man, these invulnerable mages are kinda annoying. Dude, the flashlight died before it even spawned. What is this big deeps, dude? Single target is really good right now. Alright, let's go back to the portal I left. Will I kill Locksmere? He doesn't spawn on Veteran, Naomi. He only spawns on Elite and Ultimate. So yeah, no Locksmere for you, I guess. So I want the Spirit, right? I want the Spirit. I want the Spirit for... For what? For this ring, right? Maybe I don't want it actually, because I'm gonna lose Pierce Thrust. Like 27% is pretty huge. So, I don't know. I mean, how much more damage would this be? This one has 20 kills for us. Pog jump. No, it's 11 actually, not 20. I'm blind. What am I saying? But I mean, it's basically better than this ring, right? This ring is pretty bad for me right now, because I don't deal like any fire damage. Except for the bursting round. Yeah, it still doesn't look beautiful, but at least it does work better than before, mechanically. There's another totem in here, an ancient spirit totem. So ancient spirit totems are gonna spawn either like undead crabs or these like gargantuans again, right? Yeah, these guys here. And you don't want to get slapped by them in melee, right? They are pretty slow, but they can also entrap you, so, and some also can freeze you. Oh my fucking god, that's obviously the wrong way. Yeah, don't do this. Oh my god. That was horrible. Oops, isn't that playstyle painful for the rest? Probably. Yeah, maybe like if you're a boomer you shouldn't play this, right? Or like only for like maybe 2 hours a day. It's fun though, I like it. More interactive than like some other playstyles. Just other stuff in playstyle. And basically this is like the MOBA build, right? The AD carry MOBA build. So if you don't like this area too much, right, you don't have to go here, you can just go to this corner and then click here to go to the next level. We enjoy this example of how to not play Grim Dawn while also not dying. Yes.
Well met.
I am Cam. Thanks for the follow, welcome on. Alright. Dude, Cadence is actually so much fun for leveling. It might not be the best and like the fastest, but it's still pretty fun, like ranged at least. Alright, we got 2 bosses coming up here, kinda. There's one boss that's like the obvious boss attached to the quest, and then there's one a little bit more hidden here. Let's do the hidden one first. The normal boss is like through the portcullis here, right? And the more hidden one is, well, if you click on this torch, this way will open, and then you go here, and then you get to a place where there's a shrine, and where you can also kill another boss, right? Because the purifiers always die. Come on, I've only made 2 so far, and both of them died, that's true, but I gotta do a 3rd one pretty soon, I guess. When I have to. I said 3 before? No, people are joking about 3 all the time, but I've only made 2. People are always joking about the pure 3er because they want to see a 3rd one. And I mean, the guy with 3 dead purifiers, that was actually Malagant. That wasn't me, at least not yet. Maybe I'm gonna be at that point as well. Oh yeah, this is the boss, right? But if you just kite him around, then yeah, it's not that hard. And we're full, okay. Let's go back and sell some stuff. You've made 7 and all of them died. Well, that's pretty rippy, dude. But yeah, Purifier is a pretty rippy combination, that's true as well. But if I equip these pants, and I don't need a spirit for the ring anyway because I'm not using the ring, right? What about Shroud of the Eagle? Screw the Shroud, right? That's what they say. But like Eagle, I mean, that's would be so much cunning, right? So much cunning on the moment.
Well met.
Hype is the last thing to die. Hope is the last thing to die, rather. Thanks for the follow, Workman. I mean, yeah, this is lots of damage because of cunning, actually, right? And we're only losing Fire Rest, which is still max, so that's kind of fine. Okay. Yeah, not sure which one to use here, because Aether Rest is kind of important as well. And now actually my Fire Rest is pretty low. Aggressive with Flesh Hulk. Pierce Elemental instead of Poison Bleed Pierce. I think these are actually better because of the stun rest on top, right? Make a Zoomer Templar? Yeah, I mean, the fastest character is probably a Zoomer, like a Zoomer Templar, right? Or we do the prismatic ones because these have a metal rust, right? We do this and that. I still have max out Pierce. And Blade is bad, right? But now you don't need the Elemental anymore on that, so we could do this, but then you have like garbage Aether. Pepega. Wait, this is actually more armor, right? Because of increased armor. Oh, we have Zolhan's Battle Plate though. This one is really nice. Also 448 physique needed though. And Dreadnought foot pads. Okay, these are some pretty good blue ones that we got here. What about this one? This is a higher tier, but it's kind of terrible rolls, right? These are terrible, aggressive of the Drang Wood on this one. I mean, that's not +3 cadence, I'm not using it. Oh, we have another full stash here. I mean, Brawler's Gloves are good, but more for melee, not for ranged, right? My gloves are really great, actually. I think I'm gonna keep them, like try to keep them for a long time. So we can just sell basically everything here. Probably. Stanching is like bleed restaurant, and off the void is chaos damage. Just sell those. Right, sell it everything, like sell everything. Why don't you SSF some GD stashed gear? Internet sucks, otherwise you would be famous. Yeah, otherwise you would be a millionaire, dude. Maybe you should like invest into your internet a little bit more. Okay, Fizras, Pierce, Chaos. What to do? These are so good though. Right, I gotta use these, right? These are too good. But like Blitz and Blindside is not what I need. Man. This is harder than I thought. I mean, I could use like a Silk Swatch probably now, because I can probably craft that now. And then use... Wait, if I use... Yeah, if I use these, right, I can use it just like a Silk Swatch here, and then take out one of these and use an Aether Soul instead, right? Or like a Black Tallow. How far am I with these guys? Respected. I think Respected should be enough to get like a Black Tallow, right? Weapon swap meta. And you can do that, right? You can certainly do that with Blitz. Okay, so the faction vendor here, right? Respected status, we have Chosen Chord, we have thus Haunted Steel, Blessed Steel, Blessed Whetstone, and Black Tallow. There it is. Alright, we're gonna get these two because Blessed Whetstone, Blessed Whetstone. Blessed Whetstone, is this good? It might be good, right?
See you around. Come see what's left of my wares. Iron well spent.
Okay, we can make a Black Tallow now. There was worse loot than random totems. Yeah, I mean, you kind of do get good loot though, because you kill like lots of these tentacle guys, right? So it's not like, I mean, yeah, it's probably worse than like an ancient totem, or like not better than an ancient totem at least. Alright, Lumber Mill is clear. Let's go to these guys. Let's see what they have to offer. I need Silk Swatch, right? Oh, Leathery Hide is also pretty good actually. Sanctified Bone. Fervor Relic. Let's just buy all the relics and components. Alright, where do I get Silk Swatch again? Near the airport. Hey RS, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, still enjoying Group Dawn for sure. There is always more here. Always more to try out.
Iron well spent.
Okay, where the fuck do I get silk switch though? Is it just like a baseline craft? I don't think so. It might be like a random drop, right? I mean, I have it, so I can craft it, I guess. I already have it, okay. I just have it. I have it, never mind. And let's make a Aether Soul. No, Black Tallow actually, right? But Black Tallow needs like Rift Stones, right? 3 of these, I believe, for 1 Tallow. Also, Tallow needs 3 seals, which is like really expensive. Wait, this is only 16 kills, Russ? What the fuck? Isn't Aether Soul like way more? Oh no, it's the same. Okay, never mind then. So we're gonna get rid of one of these. Preferably the one in my amulet, because then I don't have to like reapply my augment here, right? Also, what about the belt, right? I mean, I need to get the Ghoul Devotion first, right? Kinda. Because this is all the last that I have. Okay, I mean, I might just get rid of Jackal now, honestly. I might just do that now. Okay, let's do that. Let's get rid of Jackal and the point here and take Ghoul instead. This will provide me with a like Circuit Breaker and also some lifesteal over here on this node. And now this loves that I got there makes the belt less mandatory. And the belt being less mandatory means I can also craft a Devil's Cord now, which will give me another +1 soldier, right? Devil's Cord is like easily, like the blueprint is very easy to get in Devil's Crossing here. So we just need like a Ward Stone, right? I'm out of materials, oh well, this should be just enough, barely enough, right? This will roll 1 FX and also roll the like, you can't see this, but it's like the practiced skill here, and it will either roll Pierce, Rust, Armor or Physique, depending on like the smith that you use. And honestly, we should not do this one for this stage of the game. We should rather do the one in Homestead, because the one in Homestead has Aether and Chaos Rust, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Killer Beast, my words exactly. So this guy has Aether Rest, Chaos Rest at 8 HP, as you can see here, right? There we go. And we're gonna craft this Devil's Cord here instead. So this rolled HP, oh well. And we have a Shrewd prefix, which is 8% Cunning, which... well, these aren't any resistances, but it is health and cunning. I guess we're gonna still roll with this. And make one of these anti-venom swords as well. We just have barely enough scrap for that. Put this here. Maybe I kinda want this later. I don't know, probably not though. Might just keep it though. And now we can go back to Devil's Crossing, pull some more skill points from the skills that are like too high now, such as Fighting Spirit, Fighting Form, right? Actually, that's like the only one, right? Yeah, oh well. Because all these others are either 1-pointers or I want to like overcap them anyway. But let's put this into Other One's Rage now. And since I've been porting left and right, I forgot that I left a portal here at the Ruined Shrine. I'm such a peg, right? I have to like walk back here anyway. Oh my god. People were like saying I'm so smart when like I dropped the portal here, and now like I have to go there again anyway. Oh my god. Well, outsmarted myself. Veteran mistake, yeah. Soul shards incoming. I already have dual soul shards there. I mean, yeah, it would only give me like 2 to 4 Aether or Chaos Rust, but still that's like better than nothing, right? And I didn't even get that. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh well, oh well. So next beginner build will be something like Randy? Maybe. Or Candy. Do I play any instruments? I mean, not really. I mean, I have a guitar and I sometimes play the guitar, but I wouldn't say that I can play the guitar. Like, I'm not good at that. I'm pretty terrible. Like, Plasma Strike is way better. Like, he's insane at the guitar. Like, what the fuck? Plasma is like a rock star, and I'm like, I don't know, Mr. Herpaderp, holding the guitar like the wrong way or something. What do I play on the guitar? I don't even know what I played yet. Don't ask me that. Hey, Mr. Red Name. I'm gonna pretend I can't speak German and read that like the English way, because that's like not as offensive. Who ran books? Welcome and welcome on. Hair reveal when? I don't know, maybe next year. Yo, Mechanical Engineer, how are you, man? Guten Abend, guten Abend. Thanks for the bits. Arcane. Alright, we made it to the shrine. We gave our heart for it. And we got a devotion point. I actually don't need the last point here, right? I don't need red affinity. So I'm actually not gonna complete this for now. I'm rather gonna go for Assassin's Mark next. Ancient Heart is pretty expensive, yeah. That is pretty expensive. And on higher difficulties, this will be even more expensive. Like, you kinda don't wanna do this shrine on higher difficulties. Like, on normal, I think it's like... It's still expensive. But you can kinda do it because you kinda want to have those, like... devotion points. ASAP, right? But yeah, on higher difficulties I would honestly just not go here unless you need the monster frequent from the boss that we just killed. But yeah, I don't need it on this build anyway, so I'll probably just skip this place later on higher difficulties. John Zero, you googled his name? Alright, yep. So this guy is called Makada, right? And he can actually spawn with a like retaliation shield. So if you're like wondering why you're dying because you're hitting him, then it's probably because he spawned with a retaliation shield. He can be pretty scary with a shield like that. Also, we got a Relentless of Alacrity. Holy moly, dude, this one is fucking insane. Plus 4 to cadence as well because of Relentless prefix. I mean, that's like GG, well played. And Jared's a nice name. I mean, yeah, Google might not be able to like properly translate it. I don't know about nice name though. It's a pretty funny name, I guess, but do I want this? Probably not. No, I want to keep this round.
Prepare yourself.
Show it again. Alright, I'm gonna show it again to you at level 41 because then I'm gonna equip it anyway. And I'm like almost 41 anyway, right? So not too much XP needed for that. Nice. Nice disengage. Zentan is turning up my drops. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. My Warcry is kinda small, right? I probably should invest more points into it. I have the small Warcry here. It's kinda annoying right now. Like I can't hit enemies from as far away as I want to with Warcry. If I was playing melee, that would be no issue, but since I'm playing range, it's kinda annoying actually. Yeah, Zenta is too busy banning people right now. Waldly been banned again? No. But somebody who was in a conversation with Madly has been banned today. I mean, Madly is not the only mad person on the forums, to be honest. Dargon sounds extremely bitter. He's basically Adios 2.0, like he's always trolling. Like don't take him too seriously, Plasma. I don't know how well you know Dargon, but Dargon is basically he's basically a troll. Alright, so level 41, right? Level 41, we're gonna equip this Relentless of Alacrity with 24% attack speed and plus 4 to cadence, and also a chance to give me like additional physical damage, right? This is gonna be insane in the membrane. Alright, let's go back to Devil's Crossing, got the augment again, I mean the component again, right? Did I just assume his race? What? What? The race of trolling people? The race of trolls? Where did we put those? Either Warcry, right? Or just Alderon's Rage. Maybe do like 1, 1, and 1. Let's do it like a little bit more balanced now. What if he's an elf? I don't think an elf would talk like that, to be honest. Alright, that's gonna be huge deeps, like crazy crits. Alright, 42k is the highest crit so far actually, what the fuck? And we have how many points at cadence now? We have 25 out of 16 cadence at level 41, like what the fuck? If I have this ring on me, right, I have 27 out of 16 cadence basically. The fuck is this? I mean, maybe I should just do that, right? For the lulz. People streaming dead games, wait, what? Have you checked out like the Wilson category on Twitch? I mean, that's a pretty fucking dead game, I can tell you. Still waiting for the big patch, maybe next year, right? Alright, alright. Fort Icon Armory, this guy is Commander Lucius, this guy is the one that we have to kill here. And we just kill him, right? Is it clever? Some pretty much the Relentless of Alacrity doing work, right? 25 points of the Cadence as well doing work. Picking on Wilson is like picking on a brain dead person. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to offend anybody. Don't want to bully people who are already like having a hard time staying alive. Does a Sign of Feminine degen stack? I actually don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but I also don't know. I mean, yeah, Grim Dawn is certainly the best single-player ARPG out there right now, in my opinion. I mean, for multiplayer or like trading and stuff like that, I mean, obviously you have PoE, and Grim Dawn has basically close to nothing to offer for like multiplayer or like competitive stuff like ladders and stuff like that, which is also like the one thing I do miss in Grim Dawn. But on the other hand, I also don't expect it from Grim Dawn, because like Grim Dawn wasn't designed to be that, right? Unless some people on the forums, I'm realistic enough to like know that Grim Dawn will never have something like ladders. I mean, Grim Dawn 2 might have that, but Grim Dawn 1 sure won't, because like the game is just not designed to be that like competitive game or like multiplayer focused game, right? So yeah, like something like Diablo 3 and PoE ladders would be something that I'm looking forward to for like Grim Dawn 2, which I'm not sure if they're working on it yet, probably not yet, but they will be working on it soon, TM. I hope. I don't know. They basically said that Grim Dawn 2 is gonna happen, right? It's just a matter of like when they're gonna start working on it. Like, if they didn't want to make Grim Dawn 2, they probably would have made another third Grim Dawn expansion, to be honest, by now. So, they are, I believe, working on other games right now. Like, once either Grim Dawn has been like completely done when it comes to like patches and stuff like that. So I should be like a little bit careful here. These guys, right? Like, once Grim Dawn has completed its patch cycle and it's basically done, and maybe like another of their games have been like released, right? Then I believe that they're gonna start working on Grim Dawn 2. But before that, probably not. Yeah, you know, Plasma, I started playing Diablo 3 like on RS release, so I've probably never had fun with it. No. Actually, like, when I started playing it, I mean, I never played RPGs before Diablo 3. Reaper of Souls came out, and I was like a casual trash noob. I mean, not trash noob, but like a casual noob, basically playing RPGs for the very first time. And yeah, for that time, like, Diablo 3 was pretty fun. It was fun for me like 3 months, and then I quit. Because I realized our endgame is kinda, I don't know, not as much fun as I thought it's gonna be. Not going left to pick up lore. True. If you wanna go for lore, you can go left here. There's like a lore note over there. If you wanna read lore. If you wanna read Omega lore. No, just kidding. I also read all the lores in all the lore in Grim Dawn. I've read every single lore node at least once when I played this game like the first time. But now I kinda don't care anymore. Lore, Omega lore. Obviously Grim Dawn was for the elite like us, for elite builders. Yeah. That's why forums are is so toxic sometimes, right? Spirit Cannon. Spirit Cannon, Spirit Cannon, Spirit Cannon. Delirium, another one. I mean, this one is worse, right? Sorry. And do I even wanna like equip this one or not? I still have Legion supplies, yeah. I just never went back. I'm gonna go all the way to Necropolis here probably. Like to the inner Necropolis before I go back to those guys and hand in the Legion supplies. Goals for this build? I mean, certainly clear ultimate main campaign and Lokar. And yeah, everything SSF. Like, not PoE style SSF, but rather like character-based SSF, so like no shared stash. I mean, also like reset all my blueprints for this character. Right, so I have no shared blueprints or shared stash on this character. Everything fresh as if it was a first character. And for a first character, I think something like being able to defeat Lokar is like way above your average expectations for a first character already. Alright, same thing here, we're gonna drop a portal and come back here later once we are at the next Rift Gate. You wonder how Wilson is doing? I mean, it's just not doing, honestly. Like, it's not doing. Like, this would be the perfect moment for Adios to chime in and say it's not doing. Yeah, we gotta be careful with all these pools here, right? Yeah, whatever. The blues do sell for more iron bloods though, right?
Well met.
Zabulon Sukot, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. How do we do this? We gotta play a little bit of Tetris here. I know this is kind of boring, but we gotta do it. Gotta do some of this Tetris plan here, playstyle here. Tetris time, Tetris time. Okay, there we go. Because I can't afford to drop a portal right now because I already dropped a portal in front of the Black Sepulchre, right? Ruination Warcry? Yeah, those are... Yeah, exactly. Those are the actives. Ruination, Warcry, and my movement augments. That's it. That's all you need for this build. It's kind of like... I mean, honestly, you could have like not use Warcry and not use Ruination, and basically just play Cadence and like kite around with your movement ability, and that's it. Right? Don't need any of those kind of... It would be a little bit slower, but if you are a lazy person and you would like to press even less buttons, but then again, if you are a lazy person, you kind of probably won't like this kiting playstyle that much, right? Like kiting can be a little bit annoying for some people, I guess. Okay, let's go back to the shop now here. Play Tetris that are small, yeah. Among other things, I did play Tetris as well, yeah. I mean, who didn't play Tetris? Like, come on. This one has so many stats on it, right? Chaos Rest is what I'm looking for still. These have like Chaos Rest as a base, right? Resolute is Pierce, Chaos, Stun Rest. And this one is what? Oh, this one is only 200 armor though. Impervious. Pierce, Chaos, Elemental, Pierce, Chaos, Stun. Dude, I don't know. These might be good. I'm gonna keep way too many things here probably, but oh well. What did I sell? Components? No, you don't sell components. Let's go back to the Rift Gate here. Crash Bandicoot on a Game Boy? What? You don't play Crash Bandicoot on a Game Boy, what's wrong with you? You play Crash Bandicoot on a PlayStation 1. That's the only way to play Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, like, Crash Bandicoot was actually one of my first games I played as a kid. Like, one of my very first games ever, kinda. I think I started playing, like, Crash Bandicoot as, like, a, I don't know, 6-year-old or something. Or 5-year, I don't know. 5 or 6 years, something like that. Shrek? I actually did not know. But yeah, that was, I think like a friend of mine, I mean, I think I've played it like maybe once at like a friend's place who had it. I think one of my friends had it back then. It's pretty fun as well, yeah. Means Resident Evil for you. PS1 Resident Evil. Yeah, I don't know, like my parents didn't feel that comfortable buying me Resident Evil when I was like, I don't know, between 6 and 8 years old or something like that, so yeah, I did not have Resident Evil as a kid on PlayStation 1. I had like a demo of Soul Reaver though. Soul Reaver is a pretty nice PS1 game as well, actually. Yo, Warhouse TV. Thanks so much for the Prime. Very much appreciated. Welcome on, welcome on. Very much appreciated for your support. Should have just stolen Resident Evil from the shop and then refunded it. Nah, man, that's probably what you did as a kid, but that's not what I did as a kid. Yeah, my mother wouldn't buy me the full Soul Reaver either. Like, there was a demo of Soul Reaver like on, I don't know, like on some other disc that I had. For some reason, I don't even remember which one it was or like why it had that. But yeah, it did exist. Like, I did have like a Soul Reaver demo, but yeah, I was not allowed to get the full game. Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, these ghouls are a little bit sketchy. I mean, this is a purple boss again, right? You don't respect these guns, especially on Elite. And I got the fucking Juggernaut relic. Like, what is this RNG? Dude, like Zentai, please stop. Stop giving me these good items. Well, I guess we're crafting Juggernaut Relic. The build has, the Deceiver build has two new monster frequents. Offhand being number 1 and the Pants being number 2. Yep, that is correct. These have so much armor as well. Okay, yeah, let's check out Juggernaut Relic. Juggernaut. Juggernaut is kinda expensive though, like it needs a Sanctuary, a Calamity, Reinforced Shell, Oleron's Blood, and Mistborn Talisman. I probably won't be able to craft that yet. Sanctuary, Calamity, Mistborn, alright. So Sanctuary, Calamity. I can't even craft Mistborn yet. What? What kind of shell was that? Reinforced Shell. And Oleron's Blood. I don't have Oleron's Blood either yet, right? But I think it's like a blueprint, right? To get somewhere. Maybe it's for like the Black Legion. Smuggler's Pass Boy for the Troll Club. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see where Oleron is. It's not here either. Yeah, I think it's Black Legion.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Oleron. Yeah, it's over here. Not enough reputation. Hooray! Hooray! Okay, let's go to Fort Icon. Oh wait, I should have also like checked out for Mistborn, right? I will deal with the witch. Should we deal with the witch or should we spare the witch? I mean, I'm kinda a tactician, right? So I feel like I'm kind of a Kaimin's Chosen #Legion fanboy, so I guess we're gonna kill her. Class for Valgur set? You mean Valdoon set, probably. Actually, Purifier is probably just as good / better for Valdoon. But yeah, Tactician can be played with Valdoon. It's pretty scary though. Like, don't die to her. Okay. Well, we have Thunderstruck and Asteria's Legguards. What the fuck? On this low level though, this doesn't even give you stun rest, right? I mean, that's still pretty good, right? Aether Rest, Elemental Rest, and Vitras. Yeah, I mean, those are basically Mistwalkers, but on crack, right? So let's use that. I mean, yeah, she does have this MI now. And another MI, and also she has a legendary MI that, well, not her, like, not, I mean, yeah, she will drop the Nemesis, I mean, the legendary MI as well, but you have to be Nemesis status with her, right? She has her own reputation system, and how do you farm this up? Well, you do basically her dungeon, like, behind her, there's like a prison, and you have to, like, do that prison to, like, kill her again and again and again. And then like kill her Nemesis version, and then that Nemesis version will drop you a legendary helmet, or like has a chance to drop you a legendary helmet rather. Alright, so we are respected with the Black Legion already, which means we can get Alderun's blood now, right?
I've got left.
This is what we want here. And now we gotta wait for... I mean, search for Mist... Sorry for the mic cut. Search for Mistborn Talisman. I think Mistborn might be Rovers actually, right? Is her hand good? That's pretty good for a Devastation build. Like if you wanna play a Devastation build, like a Devastation Arcanist, then it's pretty good for that, yeah. Wait, where the fuck do I get Mistborn Talisman? Mistborn, let me Google that real quick. Mistborn Talisman. Right, a blueprint is required, which can drop from Voldrak, the Destroyer in Smuggler's Pass. Oh wait, the blueprint for this also is a drop from these guys as well. I didn't even know that. I thought you can buy it. Oops. Valigor and Voldrak, right? Alright, let's kill Voldrak. Let's go hunt some Voldrak here. How did I purge blueprints for stash tabs and stash tabs for SSF? You just have to be on local save and then you like move over your save folder to like another place. I mean, I have a small video on YouTube as well about that. I mean, I have no idea how I called it, but it is there. Wait, let me search it for you real quick. Rundown how to reset. No, that's not how you find it. Oh yeah, there it is actually. So once I want to go back to playing my other characters, I can just like put to that like folder back. Alright. Alright, Voldrak, come here. Maybe the drop rates aren't that great, you know. Okay, let's check out the guy in Bloodgrove, right? Bloodgrove has a secret vendor, like, in the river, like over here, So how do you get there? Well, you take the small secret passage here, right? Go through here, through the river, and then you're gonna be over here at the small island. And here is a secret shop called Benevald, and he can also like sell some stuff. Well, he didn't sell it this time.
Iron well spent.
I guess we're just gonna continue on with the main campaign here, do the last boss here from the main campaign, and then...
Took you long enough, but
took you long enough, yeah. Fuck you too. Fucking Algron dude always triggers me. And then maybe like try farming some more Voldrak or the other guy from East Marsh, right? We haven't been to East Marsh yet either. Yo, Extreme Gamer, welcome on, welcome on. Also, Taylor Axe is here, welcome. And Gothic 370 is here as well, welcome, welcome. 18% drop rate from Balagor and Voldrak. Alright, yeah. I thought so.
Well met.
Shia Rouse, thanks for the follow. Welcome on, welcome on. Yeah, I'm gonna try after Logarian. I'm gonna try doing this after Logarian. Also, I mean, I have more devotion points, right? There we go. Just put more into the blade, the assassin's blade. Oh, nice. If you jump to a place where, like, the wall is blocking your shots, it's always pretty nice, right? Always helpful. I guess this Scorpion is gonna be, like, very good for a pretty long time. Like, these rolls are crazy, Relentless of Alacrity. It's gonna carry me, like, all the way to, I don't know, level 60 probably. Unless I get something like a Silver Bolt from the quest reward for Logarian. No Bloodwagon here. I mean, basically all of these 3 Bloodwagons each have 2 spawn locations. Or 3. 2 or 3? I think it's 2 actually. So yeah, the third one we're still missing can either spawn like down there or like over here. And there it is. Can you look at my Mage Hunter that I made? I mean, I can, but if you can wait until after this episode, I would be appreciating that. Imagine not saving for a VIP KW. Yeah, we can kill like Log first maybe and then check it out or something. That's going on YouTube? Yes, I will. Probably like not tomorrow, more like in a week or so. But yeah, it's gonna go on YouTube. Hey, Raikasha, welcome in, welcome in. Also Gothic, thanks for the follow. The pro gamer race told me about. Wait, oh yeah, he he said something about the like along the lines of like, follow me. He knows how to play the game, not like me or something. When he died to Zarya. Yeah, I mean, Race is a pretty good player as well. Don't get me wrong, like he's pretty good. But he I mean, sometimes he does die in pretty funny spots there. But I feel like he's more like dying because he doesn't care about dying. Like he's more dying because of that than dying because he's like a bad player. Like if he cared more, then I think he wouldn't die as much. But he's just playing for fun and like doesn't care too much about dying. No reason to care if he revives off stream with GD Stash. Lol. As far as I know, Race doesn't do that. And Dargon is like... I mean, Dargon is like always trolling, so like... I will take everything that Dargon says with a huge grain of salt, to be honest. Didn't read the name. Yeah, debated. In a whole block the size of your apartment of salt. Yeah, pretty much. You're all trolls? Well, if you say we are trolls, that we're definitely not trolling, right? Smork. Not trolls, we're smorks. Yeah, let's get the lore, right? Very important lore. Do you play Infiltrator or Dervish next? I mean, I have both of them already at level 94, right? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I gotta like make both of them ready for endgame, right? Like make an endgame build around them. I mean, my problem is kind of that I still haven't fully decided on the endgame build that I want to make with them. Because there isn't really like any new item on this patch for Dervishes or Infiltrators, right? Code RF Dervish. I mean, that's a pretty old build, right? It's not as popular as Acid Dervish, but yeah, Code RF Dervish also works, right? With the conduit. I believe it's a conduit. Wasn't there a vote? Oh yeah, the vote was about... I mean, in the vote, the Death Knight won, actually. So I did the Death Knight. But the Death Knight was more like a one-day project. So he's already done. He's just not on YouTube yet, but yeah. Basically done already. And I guess I'm gonna stick with this tactician for quite some time. For now. And then after that do like the Dervish and the Infiltrator. High APM gameplay. Yep. Actually it's... compared to somebody like playing StarCraft, it's not even that much high APM. I think I had like higher APM on my Deceiver actually, because of all the buttons that I had to press. But maybe that's like fake APM, I don't know. AU aim versus NAM. Honestly, my aim is pretty garbage. Like, I'm such a bad Counter-Strike player. Counter-Strike is probably like one of those games I'm like worst at when it comes to like any like archetype of game or like any genre. Like shooters are probably like my worst genre when it comes to like competitive games or like kind of competitive games. Which also explains why I'm like always missing Doombolt, right? Alright, this guy here, Bloodlord Felonus, is a pretty scary boss actually. Like, don't underestimate this guy. Just kill him. Like, he can be scary. If he survives too long and you don't kill him, right? But yeah, this is Logorian, right? Longorian. Longhornian. The end boss are basically the vanilla part of Grim Dawn. So if you have made it this far, congratulations on, well, beating the game once you have actually killed this boss as well. But I mean, this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning. Easy clap. Oh yeah, Algrim died. Oh no. Algrim's feeding every single time, man. Beating tutorial. Yeah, this is basically beating the tutorial. So like, congratulations, you beat the tutorial. Sometimes he deals a big chunk, sometimes he does 1 pixel. I mean, that's called cadence, right? Like whenever I hit with a cadence, I'm like dealing a big chunk, and whenever I'm not hitting cadence, like the 3rd hit of cadence, then I deal like no damage. That's just how cadence works, basically. Inquisitors of the Flesh Hulk. I know, I kind of like this helmet so much, honestly. It's really good. Lokorian has a monster frequent shoulder piece, by the way, which is really good for especially casters that have like either Ignafar or Doombolt or Aether Ray in their build. But even if you don't play those abilities, it's still crazy. Like, it has good resistances, it has OA and DA, Mind Rolled Imperious on top, which is like Pierce and Lightning Rest, and of Readiness, which is like additional OA and DA. So yeah, these are pretty good. On the other hand, the ones I have are +3 cadence, so I'm not quite sure if I want to get rid of those. And honestly, I don't know, like... The gear I got is so good. I don't have to like switch around for quite some time. Maybe like the chest at some point. Like the chest has really low armor by now. And also, yeah, I mean, I need more physique for like better pants pretty soon, right? Ancient of Attack. Ancient has Chaos Restaurant. What is this? Wretched Necessity? It's pretty bad. At least for this build. Okay. When is the official rules for PvP coming out? I mean, actually it's coming out like 5 hours ago. Like, it's already out. You can click on that website and you will see the rules there, or you will also see the rules on my Discord, and you can sign up on my Discord or on the page for the PvP tournament. Okay, let's see which legendary we get here from Inquisitor Creed, right? This quest will always give you a legendary. We got Venom Lash, which is, well, not what I need. Right. You can watch this one at home, right? Taxilu.
Arum Ital. Arum Ital. Loith Soleo. Loith Bismir, Mulum Ogrum Thonokolo Utoklein!
Alright, let's stop there. It's like the best part anyway. After that, the video is garbage. I like, not garbage, but it's like not as exciting.
My father and I were part of this.
Let's put this Venom Dash in here for my next character, Kappa. Let's actually put all of these in here that I might use, but I'm not really using right now. Just to like save some space here. Same for these relics, right? Don't need that. Okay. So we could now proceed with Act 5.
Put it to good use.
Like once you have seen the intro here, I mean this cutscene here, you can basically go to Act 5. I'm gonna show you where to go to Act 5 real quick, but then probably... now we can do like all the way to Coven. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Am I gonna go for the bolt thrower? I mean, bolt thrower is probably still gonna be better, right? Depending on the effects that I get there, right? Oh, Warcry screen clear. Nice, nice. I mean, these guys are what, 17, 18, 19? So obviously they're gonna die to a Warcry. Just go Elite. Lol. No. There's a solo save found on Elite. I mean, on solo save found, you kinda don't wanna rush Elite. You want to make sure to do all content on normal / veteran, because you want to get reputation with all the factions. Like, you want to at least start getting reputations with all the factions, so that on your Elite and Ultimate playthrough, you will continue like getting reputation with your factions, even when you like don't do quests for them, right? Like the faction system is honestly really important. So it's like more important than your level. Like just speed leveling your level on a first character is not really the most efficient way to do it, to be honest. Like what you want to do is max out your reputation, right? Alongside your level. So you kind of want to like balance those things out. Did I get another devotion? No, I'm still sitting at 22. Yeah, exactly. Like you want to get all the reputations active at least on normal. I wouldn't like farm reputation on normal, because normal does give you basically no reputation, except for the reputation that you gain via the quests. Like quests are fine to do, but doing something like bounties for farming reputation on normal is in my opinion just a waste of time. If you need to do that, do it on Elite or just on Ultimate, but not on normal. Like it's pretty bad to do it on normal. It's just a waste of time, to be honest. Do Elite then normal DLCs? As I said, like you want to have the reputation first, right? I mean, the first acts in Elite are arguably as easy or even maybe easier than these acts, like these expansion acts on Veteran, that's for sure. But yeah, so I'm still gonna like do all of Veteran here first. Also, oh yeah, this is also where you get these Agneborg girls now, which also have +1 soldier. And they also have petrification resistance and vitality resistance. So these are gonna be really juicy and also actually better than the Devil's Cord, right? Probably. Vitras. Yeah, Vitras is what I need as well, right? So this is pretty good. Stalwart of Readiness or Shrewd of Protection. Probably this one. Like, look at my DA, right? It's like +100 DA. That's really good. What does endgame look like for this build? For Solo Saffron, probably you play around the Agneborg Bolt Thrower, which we are hopefully gonna get here rather soon. And other than that, you can also basically search Valdoon's builds on the forums, like Valdoon Tactician, Valdoon Purifier. I mean, this is a Tactician, not a Purifier. But yeah, like, those are pretty similar. There aren't any. What? There's no Valdoon Tactician on the forum, are you kidding me? And maybe not like an up-to-date one, but there are older ones on the forum, I think. And I mean, I have seen a Valdoon Tactician like at some point. Oh, there was just none? What? Oh well. Well. Yours can do as R90, I mean, yeah. Valdoon Tactician is not a Crucible build. It's something for like SR and stuff like that. Right? That's good single target damage. Yeah. I mean, Valdoon Purifier has better AoE than Tactician, that's for sure. Which is why Purifier is a better Crucible build. Tactician is, in my opinion, probably the better SR build because it should have better single target damage. About super bosses, I don't know. We'll see about that. Right? Have you tried any super bosses with your Valdoon's Tactician Arcandu? You've done crate? What? Crazy. Do I need that? What if we do well? And that's like a heal, right? I have already maxed up movement speed. I mean, right now, I kind of prefer to not click another button, so let's not use it so far. Is 8k life too much for level 48? I mean, as long as you're still dealing damage, it's not too much. There's no such thing as too much HP in this game. Unless for like maybe endgame. I mean, it depends like what you're sacrificing for that amount of HP. If you're sacrificing damage for 8k HP, then you probably have too much HP, right? If you're not sacrificing damage, then I mean, the more you have, the better, right? Always depends like what you're sacrificing for the amount of HP. Also, like if you're sacrificing resistances, then that's probably also not bad, like not a good idea. Like resistances are still more important than health. The absolute minimum, I would say, is around 100 HP per level for softcore, and for hardcore it's more like 130 HP per level, I would say. But other than that, I mean, resistances are still more important. Wait, isn't like Stash here somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, let's look at the stash. And we got garbage. Nice. Nice. Okay. I mean, if you have like 60k HP, then you can get away with like not maxing out resistances, but you're definitely making sacrifices for like getting 60k HP, and you're not even gonna be tankier than something with like 15k HP with like overcapped resistances and good damage and good last hit, right? So I don't know. Let me know when I can post that Grim Tools to my Mage Hunter. Oh yeah, I will. Oh yeah, let's go to Covenant, then you can post it, okay? I told you to post it after Logarian, but I forgot. Oops. Sorry. I mean, you might as well already post it now, so that I have it in my activity feed. And I'm gonna check it out in the coven. If you post it using the Agni Blooms though, like my channel points, then it will actually show up in my activity feed. Then I don't have to like scroll up in my chat. That will be helpful. If you can't sacrifice 1300 blooms. I don't know how many you have. Or maybe somebody else has like a lot of them, can just... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, Arcane. Oh, you don't have enough blooms? Oh, damn. Alright, kill the crab. Gotta kill the crab here for the Heart of Caraxes, which you need to basically proceed in your main questline. Without the crab, without the Heart of the Caraxes crab, you're not gonna go anywhere. Caraxes. Caraxes. How bad was my first character I made in Grim Dawn? My very first character I gave up at around level 20 and made a second character instead, which was better, but still garbage. I mean, my first one was a Pyromancer, which played like this, but dealt 0 damage. So yeah, I gave up on it pretty soon. And then I played a Witchblade instead, which was basically like a chaos melee, like physical chaos melee tank. Like, at least that was the idea. But what the fuck are these shoulders, dude? Bounty Hunter's shoulder. Okay, I mean, we're using this, right? That was crazy for a 50. Crazy, crazy shoulders. Yeah, like it didn't, I mean, it was fine, at least for main campaign, unlike the Pyromancer I made before that. But it was still pretty garbage for like endgame stuff.
I admit, if you seek a path to Malmuth through the swamps, then I am afraid you are out of luck. The roads have all but collapsed, and even if you should somehow find your way out of the bog, the land beyond has been consumed by
an Inquisitor here in my lands. Ha. Alright, we're gonna take the small break here to check out Extreme Gamers build, right?